I'm Duff, live in the middle of nowhere, and today I got my Renegade parts in. It's a bunch of stuff, not too fancy. This is what it is. So you get your receiver, the upper and lower. Yes, that's what they sent it to me as, because they put it in, and when they sent it, they did that. Which, if you get off, come on. You can see it damaged it. It was a nightmare to get it apart. You have a gas block journal, so that goes up over top of this. I think it goes over that. Oh, okay, maybe it goes over the other end. So it'll go over here. Because I will not be using the gas block on the old one, because that's what it is, the old thing. As you can see, that is different from that there. So this here is not compatible with that. But I pull out that piece and put it in there. There's your charge block. That's a little gas block, so maybe I can change the front side out because I won't be using that. The A2 side. That makes the riser that I bought for this kind of pointless. Which is fine. It means it's got another extra parts. That's your pins that goes in here and here. I've already looked up videos how to get this stuff apart. I'm going to take off the furniture, so that, the stock, the rear grip, pistol grip, and your front grip. That's all coming off. I will be reusing this. Hopefully I can use that with this gas block. So that seals up that there. That's easy to get off. The wrench I got in, this doesn't work as the actual flash hider takeoff part. So this one does a tiny bit, so it works. I have to get this off, and I have to get that off before I can take off the barrel. I've already figured out the trigger, so it's so easy to get apart. But as this is a Canadian video and a Canadian firearm, so it's prohibited. I will not be showing you how to take this apart. You'll have to look at other people's videos for that part. This is my gun, this is what I'm doing, and this is what I'm changing up, and that's what you'll see. So I'm going to get on that. I do have a multi-tool thing. That is actually now my punch, because I grounded it down like literally half an hour ago. And just a hammer. I don't think I'll be punching out these pins. I have a 12-ton shot press, so I'll take my drill bit punch and pushing those out. I've seen the one guy's video, so he stood. Oh my god, I don't know if you can even see that. Let's just try to bring it that way. So these are the opposite side. Okay, so he says they punch out left to right. His punched out right to left. So I've seen the right side is bigger, so these do punch out left to right. I'll try to use as much as I can on this. Obviously the bayonet stuff doesn't need to be worried about, because I'm not going to ever put a bayonet on this. And yeah, now that will be kind of useless. I'll sell it as whatever, or give it away. I'll give shit. Carry handle for something else. We'll see. I'm going to start taking apart. I'll work on the lower receiver first, because I'll leave the barrel stuff for last, because that's going to be the most difficulty, and same with that. I'm covering that up because you're not going to see my receiver serial number, because people are perks like that. So yeah, completely disassembled. So the only thing I didn't take was that piece here. So everything is off. Just making sure. Damn phlegm, it's not COVID. I don't get sick. I actually did stuff in my life. You know, went outside. Not hiding like a little bitch. See how that's there. Okay. So I found out, so I'm just put that down. Yes, it's a pile of mess. So I found out what that piece was for. So as you can see, that's there. That was the old one for the old thing. So this one here goes up over top. That's how that works. So that way the bolt, which I've assembled, and there's a spring that goes in the back of it. That's why it goes like that now. So that goes inside, and that's what keeps it in place. Okay, so hopefully that gas block will be used, because I really don't want the other stuff to be dealt with. On to the next stuff. This is the nightmare to use. The way I did it, I didn't use a tool like, you know, to take this off. So how I took that off, I put that stock back on, held it under my arm, and just give her a good fucking turn. There's the foot pounds it says to do on these. So the barrel nut, the castle nut, the flash hider. There you go. Now I'm just gonna reassemble this all, or sorry, the lower receiver parts, so I don't have things falling out. Like, I don't want to mix up parts. I almost lost a couple of these little parts because luckily, like, I'm sitting on with my jogger pants and that, and my big my fleece blanket because it's warm, and luckily it fell into here. Just get this assembled, and that way the lower sleeves are out of the way. I have changed it over. Kind of like, what the fuck? That's right. Oh. So the one thing I've noticed, these here, when you close them, that you cannot get that open by hand. There's no way. You need to literally punch it out. I've tried even pressing it out with my punch drill bit thing. With just like basic hand, you have to have a lot of strength to get that one out. This one here, it's a little harder. So what's not being used so far, because you see there's a difference. Okay, lower receiver, that's it. That is your lower receiver. It's that now. You know why? Well, let's take a look at the other receiver. The other half. That's right there. So it connects this way. So this, because that connects right to there, that's no longer used. The piece, that bolt catch, the spring, the two pins, the front spring. This here is a nightmare to get in. I had to put this in it to get that in. To hold it in place until I can put that in place, because it was a nightmare. You have to have something. Otherwise, I almost lost the screw, and luckily it landed on the other side of the mouse. And can you get in? So we'll do it one hand. There we go. And there we go. There we go. Pretty simple. Now I just gotta do the barrel, which is over there. I haven't even touched that, so I'll grab it. Take a quick look, see. And it's not compatible because you see how the angles are. It would be completely useless because the stock is connected to the upper. So I'm gonna get that changed over. What you see is the remainder of my AR15. Yeah, a little scratching. That's from way back. So ejection port bolt. That's what that was from. I had to do a little grinding. Couldn't get it out because I couldn't get the barrel off because I didn't have tools back in the day. That was years ago. Okay, now you're not seeing my freaking serial number because you don't need to know. That's all that's left. There's nothing. It is a pile of shit to me because here in Canada it's prohibited. There's literally, this is the only thing like this, the mag catch, or sorry, the bolt catch. The only thing that is staying on it because I'm not fighting with that to get that out. Upper rear sight. The handle grip thing, whatever, the bolt carrier, charge handle, all the ejection port stuff. This is for the buttstock for the fucking spring and whatever. It goes in there, and that keeps your wow. Buffer and the buffer spring. There we go. Oh, been a while from keeping it in place. So since that doesn't matter, come on, open up. So it stays right in here. There's a part that goes there. Yes, it's a sight there. I'll talk about it later. The front sight and the gas chamber, because I don't care for it because it came with the other one and it worked. Oh, these are Allen keys that came out of my other parts. The back piece, this goes for this. It literally just sits like that because it covers up that. Pins to lock down. This is for, where is it? Oh, right here. Yeah, this goes right in here. Sorry. There. That's where that goes. Then a pin, that's for the locking. It already came with one of those on that spring, and that's it. In reality, in Canada, I'm not taking out the forward assist because it's a nightmare to get out. Alright. There you go. That is what's prohibited in Canada. So for me, that just means I take this lock right here, go through the bolt, and through the mag. And that's it. That's what's gonna happen. That's getting locked up, thrown in the fucking safe because I don't give a shit about it anymore. Now it's a $500 piece of metal. Yeah, sure, look at that piece and the other one. But the rest of this, I can get rid of these, do whatever. So if anybody needs those kind of things, I'm not saying on YouTube. I'll sell them on site I have here. But that's what I have there. Okay, let's just move this out of the way. Push all this up. Let's take a look at the new one. It's a lot better. I like that it's, you know, you disconnect the lower receiver and it's all one piece. Whoops, I had that on. Like any AR15, you cock it back. It is a little finicky. But it does cycle normal. So that's a little charger, the forward block. It actually does cover up really well. But the thing is, this, because I couldn't get it all the way down, this here moves. So what I'm going to do is have that, since that is centered, I'll be putting, sorry, right there, I'll be putting that, make a little mount in between those bolts, so 3 bolts will hold it in place, and then a pin that goes inside that, and that will lock it centered. Sure, it's not the greatest, but I don't plan on keeping that forever. Don't even want it. It's like parts. Yeah, and actually it looks really decent. Here I thought I had green parts, but luckily not. It's all black now. So, the sight. That is this sight. That is this. Okay. So let's see if I can turn that on. And you see. See what I mean? And the laser sight. Because yeah, the laser sight's kind of dead. But you could barely see it right on the left right there. That's cool. So it has that now. It's red and green, but I just turned it off. Well, here, let's just see. There, it's rested. So there's the green. Sorry about the wobbly camera, crybaby. Ah! I usually use red. Just turn this off. It does have a hand piece to charge it. And the other thing is, I did get my rail in for my Tikka. So, the Tikka now has the 6 to 24 times scope. It is just a Tasco. I took this cover off of that one. Now that has the Brisca 3x9. It is a red and blue, or sorry, red and green illumination. I have a red, green, and blue illumination. I think that's on my 22. Just half. Big suck. Yeah. So, that's it. It's done. Got my new gun stuff, and I'm enjoying it. So, that's me. I'm Duff. Little middle of nowhere. Probably see my messy kitchen. I don't give a shit. Like, subscribe, let me know what you think. You know, it's a decent gun. But it's a straight pull bolt action, and I don't really need a Psycho semi-automatic. I'm going to design something that's going to make this into possibly a pump action. I got to figure out why it messes up. Like it pulls, like when I pull the bolt back, it's not that easy to do. Yeah, I can probably do one-handed, all that shit, but right now holding like that, not really the safest. Trying to cock it back and all that shit. But like always, have a good one.